Porsche wanna introduce two new EVs. BMW is going to launch new trend. Subaru has shown something special in teaser video. Porsche is preparing to introduce a second generation of the wildly successful Porsche Taycan EV, and it will be twinned with an electric version of the Porsche Panamera as part of a new electrified luxury plan, under which up to 6 electric models will be ushered in by the end of this decade. Both the new EVs are based on the sporting version of the Volkswagen Group's capable system platform, which is being developed by Porsche. The so-called SSP Sport structure adopts the backbone of the SSP architecture said to be used by other more volume-oriented electric Volkswagen Group models. However, it will be combined with what have been described as Porsche-specific modules. Among the key architectural developments being pushed by Porsche for the new SSP Sport platform is a low cabin floor, courtesy of a slimline battery pack, and a rear footwell similar to those of the J1 platform used by the existing Taycan. These are also described as being crucial to providing the electric Panamera with packaging comparable with the current Panameras and a low center of gravity for optimized dynamics. The two new electric Porsche models will share key structural, drivetrain and chassis components as well as a newly developed electrical architecture that's designed to support level-3 autonomous driving functionally, 5G-enabled digital features and an operating system developed in partnership with the CARIAD software division of Porsche's parent company. The electric Panamera will be sold alongside today's combustion engine and plug-in hybrid Panamera models, which are based on Porsche's MSB platform. The engineering for the electric Panamera is twinned with that of the new Taycan due out in 2027. The new upmarket electric liftback is set to offer the choice of either a single or dual motor drivetrain. It will also gain a further developed 800-volt battery with what has been described as more energy-efficient cell technology and a higher silicon content anode that is used by Porsche today. There will be some unique design elements within the front and rear ends, said a highly placed Porsche source. However, the core Panamera design will be the same for both. At this early stage, it's unclear whether Porsche plans to mirror the strategy of the existing Panamera and Taycan by offering two distinct body styles, liftback and estate, for its latest electric model. We are targeting high-emerging segments in particular and aim to tap into new sales opportunities in this way, said Porsche CEO Oliver Blume on the decision to build on the success of the Taycan with an electric version of the larger Panamera. The electric Panamera will be sold alongside a facelifted version of the existing second-generation model, which will be launched in 2023. It's planned to be in production until 2030 on an extended model cycle, and according to Porsche sources, providing customers with a choice of traditional ICE, plug-in hybrid or electric power, depending on the market and regulatory framework. The new zero-emissions Panamera is set to receive similar styling to its ICE and PHEV siblings. This approach mirrors that of the Macan and Cayenne, which is set to go electric in 2024 and 2025 respectively. BMW has started production of hydrogen fuel cell system for its next-generation BMW iX5 hydrogen model, with the first vehicle set to hit the road for testing later this year. Built at BMW's Competence Center for Hydrogen in Munich, the new powertrain consists of a fuel cell, 2 hydrogen tanks, and a 5th-generation BMW eDrive electric motor. It's all used in tandem with a high-performance battery in the architecture for the existing BMW X5. The German car maker will use individual fuel cells supplied by Toyota, with which BMW has collaborated on hydrogen powertrains since 2013. The BMW iX5 Hydrogen produces a total of 368 horsepower. Around 167 horsepower comes from the bespoke hydrogen fuel cell system. BMW says its hydrogen powertrain will offer a unique form of drive system for the premium segment. Oliver Zip's BMW chairman said, as a versatile energy source, hydrogen has a key role to play on the road to climate neutrality, and it will also gain substantially in importance as far as personal mobility is concerned. We think hydrogen powerful vehicles are ideally placed technologically to fit alongside battery electric vehicles and complete the electric mobility picture. By commencing small-scale production of fuel cells today, we are demonstrating the technical maturity of this type of drive system and underscoring its potential for the future. The BMW iX5 Hydrogen was tested early this year in winter conditions in Sweden and makes use of several new technologies, including a high-speed, turbine-powered compressor and a high-voltage coolant pump. Also, BMW notes that it has vastly improved the efficiency of the fuel cell system following years of research and development. Frank Weber, BMW board member, said, "We have managed to more than double the fuel cell's continuous output in a second-generation fuel cell in the BMW iX5 Hydrogen, while weight and size have both decreased drastically. Just 100 BMW iX5 Hydrogen cars will be produced initially. They won't be sold, but they will be used by drivers who will test them in everyday conditions in the US, Japan, Europe, China and South Korea." Subaru has teased a new crossover ahead of its debut in Japan on September 15th. The awful quality teaser video doesn't reveal much, but it gives us a glimpse of slender headlights with prominent LEDs. We can also see a C-shaped taillights, fender flares and an upward sweeping belt line. They are joined by a single bar grille, circular fog lights and a relatively short rear end. Subaru is staying tight-lipped and only referring to the model as a new SUV. However, insiders speculate that it could be the redesigned crosstrek. That seems like a logical guess given the proportions, cladding and Impreza-like appearance. Little is known about the model at this point, but the current crosstrek was introduced at the 2017 Geneva Motor Show and given a facelift for the 2021 model year. While it's not very old, the crosstrek is an important model for Subaru, as the company sold more than 100,000 units in the United States last year, and that best the Impreza by the margin of nearly 4-1. While I'm not even sure the mystery model is indeed the new crosstrek, the current vehicle has a 2-liter 4-cylinder engine that develops 152 horsepower and 196 Nm of torque. Subaru also offers a plug-in hybrid powertrain that consists of a 2-liter 4-cylinder engine, 2 electric motors and an 8.8 kW battery pack. This setup gives the model a combined output of 148 horsepower and an electric-only range of up to 17 miles. But these are just guesses, and therefore we'll be able to learn more detailed characteristics in less than 2 weeks. So, subscribe to the channel if you don't want to miss the most important news of the automotive world. That was Furious Tires. See you later. Bye.